Today in the Fresh Brew Run Club, I'm giving my first impressions of the Nike ZoomX Invincible 2. Welcome back to the Fresh Brew Run Club. So for today's video, I'm going to give my first impressions of the Nike ZoomX Invincible 2. So if you've been following my channel, you know I've made probably like 6 or 7 different videos of the initial ZoomX Invincible. I am planning on making a direct comparison between the two to talk about the differences, if there are any. But for today's video, I'm just going to give my thoughts as if I've never run in any kind of Nike ZoomX Invincible 1 or 2. It's a unique shoe, so I just want to give my thoughts on this. If you are considering buying it, hopefully this will help make your decision a little bit easier. Also, side note, my basement is under construction, so my little studio area is currently out of commission. I don't know if it'll ever be back, but I'm on the couch for now. So, all right, so I have the Nike ZoomX Invincible 2 here. I got these on StockX, great website if you're looking to buy running shoes. So here they are. So first impression of the shoe, it is an extremely bulky shoe. The whole point of the shoe is all of this foam right here in the midsole. It is a hyper cushion shoe with this ZoomX foam here. The top is a Flyknit material. The outsole is these sort of cleats to give you some traction, but that is the gist of this shoe. I would recommend this shoe if you're looking for something for long runs, for easy runs. I actually ran a marathon in the initial version of these and it was totally fine. I'll make a video about that later, but this shoe is definitely built for comfort, not necessarily for speed. The initial version got a lot of criticism because, oh, it's too heavy, it's too bulky, it's this, it's that. Well, if you're not trying to break a 2-hour marathon, it's probably gonna be fine for you. So that is the shoe. Again, it's a little bit heavier than maybe like a Pegasus or what you might be used to running in, but a lot of that is coming from the foam. It's also a very wide shoe. There's just a ton of material, this ton of foam, ton of rubber. Even the upper has a lot of padding all around the collar. You know, the laces are thick. It's just a thick, bulky shoe. But again, the point of it is not to make the fastest shoe in the world. It's really something that is going to take you on your easy runs, on your long runs. You know, keep your feet stable, keep your feet comfy and cushioned and padded as you're churning through the miles. So that's enough talk about the shoe. I am going to lace these up and go for a run and give my thoughts mid-run. How does it feel? What is my impression of this shoe after one run? I will make another video very soon comparing the original ZoomX Invincible to the ZoomX Invincible 2, talking about the differences, if any, between the two shoes. So subscribe if you're interested in that. But today is all about the Nike ZoomX Invincible 2. I'm gonna go for a run and give my thoughts during the run and then after the run, and kind of give a final verdict just after one run. And then I'll keep making more videos as I log more miles in these, because I don't just get a pair of shoes, run in it once, give a review, and then put them on the shelf. I like to run my shoes into the ground. So I'll probably put up like a 100-mile review, a 300-mile review, and maybe like a, I don't know, 400, 450-mile review, depending on how many miles I can get out of these. So if you're interested in that, click the subscribe button. In the meantime, I'm gonna go for a run. All right, half mile in, first impression, they are super cushioned. Like, it's like running on a cloud. I think one of the interesting things is the way that the shoe is shaped, like the midsole or the outsole. It's almost like it's kind of propelling you forward. There isn't a plate in this shoe, but it's kind of, the foam is kind of built to push you forward, which is a very, very interesting sensation when you're running. Very different from like a Pegasus or one of the more standard Nike shoes. All right, so I'm running 8 miles, pretty easy. I just ran a marathon about less than a week ago, so I'm taking it easy, which is what these shoes are made for. I will say it's very hot and humid. The shoes heat up, so it's a very tight, like Flyknit weave on the upper. It doesn't really let any air through, so they run a little bit hot. About to get a break thanks to the train. So it's a truck that goes on the tracks. The guy down there is just taking his sweet time as if there isn't a massive backup. Very casual. All right, back on the run. Just about halfway through my run. The shoes are great, super cushioned. Like I said, they kind of propel you forward, which is a little bit of a different sensation than what you might be used to, but they're very comfy, very responsive. I really like the width of these shoes. While the ZoomX foam might not be the most stable material, the width, I think, definitely makes up for it. Especially for me, I'm a heel striker, so the heel has a ton of width to it. So if I land on a rock, it's gonna spread that out. So I did try running a little bit faster. You can definitely do it. Again, it's the cushion of the shoe is gonna slow you down a little bit. But I mean, it's not like you can't run fast. in these. I would just recommend them more for longer runs, for easier runs. Sizing is the next thing. So these are true to size. I'm size 10. I got a size 10. They fit great. There's plenty of room in the toe for when your foot expands on long runs. So you don't need to size up or size down. It's a nice and snug fit. So like my foot isn't like sliding around. The heel is kind of locked in. So you don't have to worry about that. So I will give a quick preview of the next video I want to make, which is comparing the ZoomX Invincible 2 to the first version. They are very similar. Again, subscribe so you don't miss that video, but yeah, pretty similar. I'll go into detail on that, but just a little teaser for what's coming next. All right, so after one run, my verdict for the Nike ZoomX Invincible 2 is it's an awesome shoe. It is super comfortable, super cushioned. You can definitely feel the over 1 inch thick of ZoomX foam. It has a very interesting sort of forward propulsion to it. It's a little bit on the warm side. It's a warmer, humid day today, but nothing too terrible. I don't notice that as much as I think maybe other people do, but it's a really good shoe if you're looking for a shoe for your everyday runs, for long runs, for easy runs, for training runs. If you're like me and you're looking to run like an 8-minute, 8:30-ish pace or slower marathon, I would even recommend these for the marathon. So that's my review of the Nike ZoomX Invincible 2 after one run. I will make a video comparing it, like I said before, to the first version of this, and then after I get 100 miles in this one, I'll make another sort of more comprehensive review. So if you have any questions about this shoe, leave them in the comments below. I'll make sure I answer them in future videos, or just answer them in the comments. I'm happy to give any advice I can. But overall, great shoe, highly recommend it. Definitely a great addition to your shoe rotation, or even if this is your main running shoe, I still would recommend it because it can get the job done for multiple different types of runs, although I think it does lean a little more towards the easy run side of things. So that is today's video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. What do you think about these? Pass the sniff test? Guess so.